Welcome, everybody. We've got a round 4 matchup here for you. It ought to be a fun one. It's going to be some poor choices in Kamikaze Mario taking on GameGod and its Orange Baby. And I know Choices has been hungry for some GameGod blood. So we are in for an exciting one. And I've also got here with me as a duocaster, Algal Mantis.
Hey, guys.
And so he'll be helping me out with this one. It looks like we'll begin on Refinery. That was a last-second reset there on his abilities. Very last-second mulligan. So it's going to be the Kai Faith. It's a pretty standard arsenal. Almost everybody's got one. Mario already putting some pressure on him, and he jumps off, it looks like by accident. Orange Baby was trying to get some of that laser pressure to give him something to keep safe. Choices with the Tiger Strength Fire Gehenna as well. Mario tries to block his own partner's attack. Choices is broken through the guard. That could be real unsafe for him here now. Up against the... It looks like everybody's running the Tiger Strength with the Faith right now. Flash Hole gets rid of his own Fire Gehenna. GameGod's actually down quite a bit of health at this point.
It's a lot of pressure going down.
And he's got the Flash Hole now, which he could block the Fire Gehenna, which is good for him, but Mario still has that Hyper Kick that he'll need to be wary of. He doesn't really have any offense against it. The Lack could also be really good on the Choices if he's able to hit it. I think that's what I would look to set up right now. Play defensive, stay away from Mario, hit the Lack on the Choices.
Maybe coming off one of the jumps.
Yeah, if you can get Choices with the Lack, you can then Flash Hole and see if you can catch the reincarnation of Mario if you get lucky. See if he's not safe with it. Well, now you stood in the open and you wasted it, unfortunately. Mario's going to break through that Flash Hole. Oh, now's the time that you wanted to get that Lack, but you looked away for a moment, get caught by that Hyper Kick. Oh, is he going to catch it? No, the guard comes in handy. That angle is always so questionable, too, with a brush defense. There goes another Hyper Kick. He's losing that kick-on-kick duel. Orange Baby's staying pretty healthy, though, but GameGod is in a terrible state now. Shieldless against the reincarnation of Mario, who has played this almost flawlessly so far. Hasn't taken a hit. Meanwhile, Choices has Orange Baby pinned, who now has a real long pickup along that railway he's going to have to make. It might honestly be better if he goes the long way around the middle. Give himself a little bit of cover. If he tries to go along that railway while Mario just has the angle with the reincarnation, it's going to be a real bad day. And that's it. Fire Gehenna from Choices is going to finish the game right there. Solid pressure, both of them relying on that Tiger Strength Faith deck as well as GameGod.
Well, and they had a lot of good angles there, too.
Mm-hmm. Choices and Mario definitely put the pressure down a lot better that game. It felt kind of like GameGod got stuck there in a bit of a 1v2 for a bit. Orange seemed to have difficulty getting the right slide laser angles to give the proper support. But also we saw GameGod running into the 1v2 a lot, where he could have hung back a little bit more or hung near his partner. So I'd say, again, there seems to be a little lack of synergy there. Between the two.
Well, and that's something that you guys at probably a higher level have definitely noticed a lot more. People staying near their partner a lot more. It's not just the ability to, keep some of the pressure off, even if you don't have attacks, but being able to pick up and turn it around real quick definitely helps.
Ouch. I mean, that went fairly well for him. Mario just gets torn apart by Orange Baby's Blazing Sword. Continuing to get that damage down. Mario is probably going to die to Orange Baby here. Doesn't have quite the right angle for that Twist Laser yet.
And there he goes.
Honestly, if he heads backwards up into the lift, he would have had a much better angle, but he could manually aim down here. He just wants to be real careful. He hits Orange Baby like that. He loses the Blazing, but it was also erased, to be fair. A good defense there. He's going to get rid of that rock shot. But it's a pretty nice start for GameGod and Orange Baby on this map. So far, we've only seen the
I don't
off
typically
group.
see blazing on this map too often either.
I mean, blazing's always a good strategy here. I do remember a Nathan and Wolf match a couple tournaments ago versus Jokers on this map, and they ran double blazing with Lunar Force down, and it was brutal. It was efficient, and they took them down in less than a minute. It's one of the quickest tournament matches I've seen. So I think blazing is an underrated strategy on lane, even though I would still say Rockshot reigns as king. And it looks like we've had a connection issue. Looks like Orange is actually dropped from the map. So once GameGod realizes, I might just type to him. See if I can get him to return to lobby and expedite this. Looks like they're going to have to invoke the silent rule here. I know they've all seen me say it, but nobody's returning to lobby. I can see it on Facebook. Seen by Brandon Choices and Mario. There they go. Maybe he didn't realize his partner was gone. I don't know. Hopefully his map awareness is better than that. So we'll be invoking the silent rule since it was Orange that dropped. This map is going to turn into a best of 3 now. You familiar with the silent rule yourself, Algol? Algol, you still here? He's not. Okay. So, yeah, I guess I am all alone. We'll see if he rejoins. Everybody's dropping. Waiting for Orange to try and rejoin now. Looks like they are just trying to get this done here. I apologize, I'm doing this one live. If I didn't mention that before, I am spectating the stream live, so I can't skip any of this like I normally do on a recording. For those tuned in.
Alright, man. Back in.
You, however, since I'm not streaming this and it is on YouTube, do have the ability to skip forward. So if you're listening to this, you should probably skip forward.
So when I dropped, I got a little bit of lag. Did we see a player drop there?
Yeah. You know, I guess you dropped at the same time. That might have been a Phantom Dust server thing. But yes, we are waiting on them right now. Orange Baby dropped.
Okay.
And so they will be invoking the silent rule. So if you're not familiar with the silent rule, I'll just let you know real quick. Best out of 3. on the current map. 1 point goes to the team who did not have the connection issue or drop from the game. So currently they'll be playing a best of 3 with 1 point already 2 choices in Mario on lane.
Okay. Now, just to be clear, in these situations, if by any chance, say it was like Doom 1v2ing, and he came out on top, can the other team invoke that rule at that point?
Sorry, they were asking me a question. Can you repeat that for me?
Sure. So, say the 1v2 that the one single player ends up winning. Can that two-man team still invoke that rule, or will it go to the team that the player dropped off?
We advise that if a player has dropped out to return to lobby.
Just immediately? Okay.
Yeah, we had a situation like that once, and it got real messy. I won't name the names involved because there's no need to drag anybody through that one again because it got pretty nasty. But there was a player that dropped, and then his partner continued to 1v2 the other team and win the game, who that team claimed, oh, we weren't really trying because it was 1-on-2, and we assumed we were just going to replay, and they wanted to count the win, and
Gotcha.
messy. Silent rule has worked for us so much better. Somebody drops, you just go into the best of 3. Far prefer that.
Have we had any contact with Orange yet?
I know that the last time he tried to rejoin, he couldn't, so he was going to hard reset his Xbox. So that's what we're currently waiting on. Thankfully, we're not streaming this. This will be on YouTube, so anybody who is still watching us mumble about this can just skip ahead. Or if you prefer to listen to us mumble, hey, by all means, I'm here all week. Is that the line? I'm here all week.
Something like that. I think you should take this time to just insert a ton of memes.
Memes?
If you're not too busy.
I could bring up some memes. I might have to recycle some that I've used in previous stuff, but I doubt everybody's seen all of my memes. Let's see, I haven't looked at this one in a while. I forget what it says. Or I'll send them to you, too, on Facebook, so you know what I'm sending these guys. I will share my memes with you.
So one of the good things about these dead air times like this, anything that pushes the time out further than like 12, 15 minutes, I notice they seem to get a few more hits just because people are like, oh, this is going to be some sort of upset or it's going to go full 5.
That's true. Yeah, it tends to increase the views a bit. No, I can't share that one. That one's mean. Where'd it go? I'm trying to find it so I can share it to you. Oh, I didn't send the first one either. Well, there's... Now you got both of them.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, looks like they are in,
Let me
though.
go this route instead. Gonna do some confused gravity.
Orange seems to be calling for that confused gravity, and he's checking out his Dance of Death. Looks like neither one is really interested in reusing the same arsenal.
I feel like this one's more suited for this. I also feel like this.
So I think most people just seem to have a natural aversion to using it just twice in a row because they think people are going to instantly counter it.
I don't think they'd expect it for some reason.
And I don't think that's really typical, though.
If we make it to panorama, I guarantee we see this one. Let's see. If I gotta select it to bring it up in chat, and then I have to select it again, go through my pictures, and so I can send it to Algol.
I can try to run this. Actually. I'm gonna go on my other profile.
Oh boy. We got Orange Baby in, and he says he needs to go to his other profile. You know, the ultimate, bait and switch is going to be if they lose here, and then they lose the next one, and it's just a 3-0. The video's like 35, 40 minutes long. Oh, man. The bait and switch would be legendary. Where is... Dang it, now I can't find it to put that one on stream. Where'd it go? I sent it to you first this time, and now I can't find the meme to put up on stream.
The Baroness one?
Yeah, I know. What? Oh, well, we're in game. Whatever, you don't get to see that meme. We already had it up another day in a Club Baroness episode. It's the car salesman meme.
Just go back and watch it. You know you want to anyways.
Oh, I can do it like this. I'll bring it over here for a second. There you go. Give you about 10 seconds of that. We don't need to actually watch the match that we're doing here. We're here for the memes, right? All right. Back to it. No damage down yet, but it sounds like Tiger Strength out of Mario. Sounds like we also heard a rock shot from somebody. Mario and Choices are looking to get the pinch onto Orange Baby, who throws out a Fire Gehenna. Catches
on Mario.
Yeah, he catches a rock shot and doesn't actually land it. There goes a Blessed Rain. I'm going to assume that's an Orange Baby skill, because that sounds like an Orange Baby skill.
I tend to agree with you.
Alright, Swift Blow and Backdraft Bullet. That's the kind of start you want to a Dance of Death arsenal. I think you need to start overwriting those shields and overwrite them fast.
What's your opinion on, with the Dance of Death arsenal going with, the bullet over just...
Going with the Backdraft Bullet?
Yeah, Backdraft Bullet over... Man, I forgot the other one.
Pursuit?
I don't use it enough. 3 for 3 hits him on the ground.
Yeah, Pursuit.
Yeah, Pursuit.
I think the Backdraft Bullet is just kind of wonky. Might as well just run Pursuit and get the extra damage on the Dance of Death, and if you can land it, great. I would rather the extra 10 damage, or the extra 3 damage on it. Hyper Kick and Backdraft Bullet is at least something you can work with, though. They're kind of closing in on him now. Oh, that was nasty. I could hear that one coming. As soon as he did that awkward hop over the rail, I knew those were going to land.
Guard's not really the best thing.
Trance and then Crush knocks GameGod down. Orange Baby manages to not get knocked out of the air. But they have yet to land anything. Lane going heavily in Mario and Choice's favor right now. Still yet to draw himself a dance. Only the one Swift Blow just goes ahead, and he's already dropping the... Yeah, that move. The Backdraft Bullet. Sorry, man. Oh, he got a little bit of damage with the Hyper Kick. I think he should have stayed near his capsules to continue digging. So I'm not sure I like the choice. Choices, though, making a worse one. Eats that Fire Gehenna in midair. Needs to get back there, find out what his red is. I think when I saw him hovering this arsenal, he had lax in it. If he has a lack there, he can do some serious damage to Mario, but hovering around here with that Hyper Kick is doing nobody any good. He needs to get back to base. Orange should be sticking next to him too right now.
Alright.
Another swift flow.
I got
You need to find out what the purple is. If it's a lack that, well, Mario's got a shield now, but if he had ever gone and picked that up and it was a lack, like that could have been super useful. And he eats the 6 damage, and he lets him see the lack.
Yeah, say Mario had pretty good capsules remaining too, so it wouldn't have been the end of the world.
I mean, it would have been the end of the world, but you would have gotten rid of a really effective hand. The Tiger Strength, the Rock Shot, 2 other attacks. Would have been very effective. That was not the right angle to try that at. And they are just so low on health now. Things are looking really bleak. Orange has no offense. That Rock Shot was inches away. GameGod's gonna die to the crush. Oh, just barely takes the 1 instead of the 2. And there goes double Rock Shot for the finish. And if you didn't hear me last time watching these guys, I'll say it again. Double Rock Shot is the answer to lane. And Choices and Mario have learned that. Sounds like you were trying to get something in there, Algol?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say. That's what took Doom out. If it works against Doom, it's going to work on people.
It's an effective combo. It's an effective skill, and I know it's a bit of a meme that I use that skill, but when it comes down to, the real analysis, it is absolutely an S-tier skill anywhere, but even more so on lane.
I say all the extra angles that lane affords you, with the cost-effective skill as it is already, yeah, totally.
What you gonna play this game?
So that'll take us to sign now for game 3. We're prepared to bring the ultimate bait and switch. Can it happen? Is it possible for the 3-0 that takes... What's our game time running right now? I'm interested to see. We've been recording for... Okay, it's not as long as I thought. We've been recording for 22 minutes.
Okay.
I guess the menu time made it feel longer.
Wait, what?
It's like close range, mid range, kind of.
It's not a bad arsenal he's got there. I feel like a second Tiger Strength would really go far in that arsenal. Now I'm critiquing arsenal builds. That one's not bad either.
On Sign in particular, though, you see a lot of counter skills coming out. And it's not just because of the jump, it's because of the angles and everything else. There's a lot of Armoros, Turbulence, stuff like that that's thrown out here. So I don't know if the Tiger Strength's really the right choice on Sign.
I mean, Tiger Strength I think is okay. You want to run more than one if you're going to run it, I think, to ensure that you get it. I feel like the mid-range attacks that are really tough to dodge, have the high tracking, are really useful here. Especially like Reincarnation. Okay, I feel like Reincarnation is a must-have here and get it buffed up. Lasers tend to be good as well and get the blasters in, some of that other mid-range stuff, get some of the melee. But I feel like it's really not spoken but kind of understood that you got to have some of that mid-range hard tracking abilities here. It really does some damage. Ooh, a good lightning storm. I think that actually got a shield, too.
It's a pretty moderate start, really.
Oh, he hit him with another one. Choices gets hit by 2. He's trying to hit that Dragon Slayer. There he goes. He hits another one. Choices is down 2 or 3 defenses and is taking a fair bit of damage. Choices unable to dodge the storms.
Yeah, that's... I like to see that from his side.
That's disappointing is the word you want to use. That is a disappointing choice. It's not just a poor choice. I am visibly disappointed. Dazzle, though, could do some work here. It looks like Orange Baby's setting up for a Memory of Battle arsenal. That'd be my guess here with all these Thunderstorms and Psycho Spears. So the Dazzle could do some work there. Eraser, that's a good way to get rid of it, honestly. The Excalibur is a decent choice for that. Oh, goodness, we lost Mario. And what? Okay. All right, Phantom Dust is in top form tonight, boys.
Okay, they're not going to try fighting it out. That's good.
Well, no.
No, I know.
I don't even know who dropped. Like, was it...
Yeah.
I think it was GameGod that dropped.
Choices were still there, but I mean, like it was you this time.
Who was that?
I think it was you this time.
Yeah, say I'm not able to go back and check.
Yeah, I think it was GameGod that dropped,
All three of
actually.
us are still in here.
So they have actually elected this time to not treat it as a best of 3. They did that last time as well. I forgot to mention that. They weren't going to treat it as a best of 3. They said whoever wins takes it. That's Choices in Mario offering that. Good old Phantom Dust, man. The servers are doing a number tonight.
At least people are gonna.
Now, even though they didn't elect to use that rule the first time, is it really Choices in Mario's call this time?
It was GameGod that dropped, so yes.
Gotta be optimistic.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Can I pull out?
That's why it looked as it did to us. He was the one that dropped.
I guess I could go this route. Alright. Got a couple boost lines that we learned just to...
Alright, we're underway on Sign once more. We'll see if we can end this series tonight. GameGod and Orange Baby still looking to pick up win number 1 here to bring back the series. Now the Dragon Slayer early is going to hit onto Mario. Orange Baby mentions he's got a boost mine that they need to meet up for. If I were GameGod, I'd make the call that he doesn't need it and just get it done himself. That 7 aura in the Psycho Kai is plenty of aura when you've already got an open hand.
Well, when you're sitting on skills like Orange is, Kamikaze could have had a turb the whole time. They say we don't know. And you drop 2 boost mines, that's going to hurt you as slow a start as he's had.
Yeah. Dazzle out of the air would have been a good moment there. Still could do it. Choices with that early vibration pressure, though.
Battery critical.
Battery critical? What? Maybe that's his controller or something?
I've never seen that screen on my Xbox, but maybe.
I just heard it say it. Sounds like Orange Baby's got frightened. Those vibration lasers doing some work, though.
Well, both Choices and Mario got set up extremely quick this time around. I mean, that's probably one of the fastest vibration setups that we've seen so far.
Yeah, it was fairly quick. I'd say a minute 30. Mario is only just now entering the fray, though. It was done effectively, though. Can't take that away from him. I don't know if I call it the fastest, but it was definitely quick. Orange Baby continues to get abused here. Ooh, a second reverse. Not the right shield you want for that lightning sword. I forget if learning is absorb. Oh boy.
I believe it's an absorb. I don't think it's a...
Orange is down. Choices has the angle with the laser.
Up top.
So this might be a fast one.
Where did Orange even go down? I didn't see it. Choices has the angle once again, and that one hurt. A good reverse there could have maybe gotten some damage back. Still Still having trouble finding him.
Where Kamikaze is, you said?
Yeah.
Where in the world did Orange die?
Looks like probably where the jump normally spawns. Near that spawn. It's just that little like bluff overlooking it in the corner.
What in the world? How did that even miss? Ooh, choices with a really sad manual. GameGod's only standing still and all. Good block there. Finally manages to make the pickup. Been hit by the laser blade. But he's getting out of there. The dazzle in there was really just not necessary. Orange Baby's got a difficult pickup himself, but at least he knows where his partner is at this time. Or at least he should. And it's Orange Baby season, and Choices in Mario are hunting.
He is getting torn up.
He's already lost a shield, managed to dodge a laser blade, rolls back away from his partner. That's a good one, though. That got him to close the distance. Mario gets hit by his own partner. There's still almost no offense to be had out of these folks here, which is unfortunate after such a good pickup. Dazzle's been dropped. He could have dazzled him out of the air. Crush, though, will knock Choices out. GameGod steps out, though, and takes the vibration laser. Big bomb. See if he can get something done with that. He's going to drop the reverse. Choices takes down Orange Baby on the other side of the map once again, and those vibration lasers are about to drop like rain on him.
Yeah, and the lasers...
Oh, the reincarnation finishes. And that's going to be game. Took a bit, but we were able to get it in today.
Oh, that's it.
I knew that lift was...
And that's going to be a 3-0 after it's all said and done, even though there's a bit of a connection issues. And that'll be in favor of Choices and Mario. Pretty good showing once again from them. They had that rough start in the first round where they got run over like a train. And then after that, they have been on a tear, making a case for them as a top 4 team in the tournament. They have yet to drop a game, I think. Maybe just one map since that first round. Looking very good. What are your thoughts on the end of the match there, Algol?
I don't think I would have gotten rid of the reverse. I know it's not as good against the lasers, but everything else that they were packing maybe would have did a little bit better.
Yeah, it was definitely a fun matchup, though.
Yeah, they were definitely good. It's just that they kind of had a slow start, and those were a couple hard pickups that they had to just trade back and forth.
Yeah, well, in the end, Choices in Mario show their quality, and it was a pretty clean takedown all around of GameGod and Orange Baby. Which does that eliminate them? Let me check on here. Yeah, that is unfortunately an elimination round for GameGod and Orange Baby. So we will be saying goodbye to them, as well as saying goodbye to Evolution and Gotrix last night. And that will be their last match of the tournament. Choices in Mario stay alive, still just have that one loss on record. And like I said before, they have been on a tear ever since. And that'll wrap us up for tonight. We'll have more coverage coming to you this weekend.
All right. Good night, man.